we are currently witnessing a paradigm shift happen in the banking industry, where the focus is shifting from the physical strength to enhancing their cranial strength. Banks will continue to invest in their physical strength, be it in their branch networks, be it in their payment capabilities, in ATM networks, transaction processing systems, and what have you. But that being said, cranial strength is also being invested in. We will see it increase the amount of investment they're making in enhancing and strengthening their cranial capability, and it will take on a snowball effect as time goes by. And in this lies the opportunity that we want to capitalize on. Because as banks embark on strengthening their analytical capabilities, their analytical strength, it will start with being on the periphery, but soon will become the core of the way banking will operate. And as they are making the shift in the way they function, in the way they evolve, in the way they innovate, in the way they scale, they will need assistance and guidance. As an early mover in this space, we are in a unique position to be the partner of choice that works and handholds banks as they traverse this journey. As they traverse the journey of the focus on physical strength shifting to the analytical core, and we will be the partners that will work with them and ensure that they build their cranial strength. We will help them ensure that as it transfers from being on the periphery to the core, we will be able to guide them in traversing and making that paradigm shift happen for them. And that is the significant opportunity that we are in the midst of, and that's very exciting for all of us at Fintellix. And this is how we will scale to become the best in compliance, risk, and analytics for the global banking industry. And in that process, we will transform from being a small, obscure, albeit exciting startup in India to being a proven, established global player that's a partner of choice to banks across the world, small, big, across continents, in their analytical journey, in bringing the strength of their analytical capability to the core of the way they run that business. And thus, Fintellix, a well-established global player, will become the best in compliance, risk, and analytics for the global banking industry. As we set forth this exciting journey of conquering newer and newer frontiers towards going towards the vision of being the best in banking, compliance, risk, and analytics, it means we need to be wired differently. We need to have a unique DNA that will not just guide us but power us to play the roles we need to play to ensure we are able to march towards our vision. And to start off on this unique culture, the DNA that we expect in each Fintellite will help us be successful in our respective journeys, I have 4 tenets. Let me just start off listing each one of them. One is what do I mean? Each of us is a function of banking, data, and technology. We need to have the right levels of knowledge, right levels of capability, the right mix of these, to be effective as needed to be effective in our roles. And that's the only way we will be able to achieve building the best solutions, the great products, and ensuring the greatest value comes to our clients. And not just this, right? Banking is evolving, as is data, as is technology. We need to ensure that we keep pace with the change that's happening, and that brings me to my second tenet, which is new knowledge equals learning into current knowledge. What do I mean? What I mean is what I was saying before. It is imperative that each one of us understands that for us to continue to, as Fintellites, be successful and be capable, we need to have a continuous learning process. We need to keep updating and keeping track of advancements that might happen in the banking industry, of new products that might emerge, of newer processes that might be adopted. In addition to changes in information management and data technology, in addition to the data itself, the kind of data that is created, consumed, and leveraged within the banking industry. And this continuous learning process, obviously, we will enable at Fintellix through Fintellix Academy, but the onus is on each one of us to ensure that either through taking advantage of the courses offered at Fintellix Academy or by putting in our individual efforts, we are able to build our new knowledge constantly. And this new knowledge is something where we take the learning, apply it to our current knowledge, and keep expanding the capabilities. Right? And by being a great Fintellite, which is understanding banking and data and technology, by being somebody that learns and evolves continuously, right, and acquires newer knowledge, what we will do is ensure that we build the right outcomes. And that is the next tenet, which is outcomes are a function of ownership across customer objectives, solution quality, and project mandates. What do I mean? At the end of the day, we will be only able to leverage the knowledge and the right perspective we have as a Fintellite. It will be effective only if we are able to take ownership and produce the right outcomes. We need predictable and guaranteed outcomes, and the only way those are going to come is if there's a deep sense of ownership, right? Ownership for the right understanding and ensuring that we keep at the forefront customer objectives. Understanding and ensuring that, what does it take to build the best solution and provision it for our clients? How do we ensure that, we understand the project mandates, the time sensitivities, the constraints that are available, and operate within those? I think it's critical for a great sense of ownership to be brought to the table to enable those great outcomes. And I think that's something that we all need to understand and live by. And what do we do with all of this? We end up provisioning the best value for our clients. And that is the fourth tenet, which is value is a function, and please understand, it's an exponential function. It is e to the power of outcome into banking plus data plus technology. So I think at the end of all our efforts, each of our goals, our endeavors is to generate the best kind of value for our customers, be it internal customers or external customers. And that, with the focus on outcomes and knowledge of banking and data and technology is something that we'll be able to provide in an exponential fashion, right? And I think these are four tenets for us to understand, to internalize, and to live. And when I say live, to literally live, because that is going to define, how we'll be able to contribute to the vision of Fintellix and to making that a reality.